vastly different it is in Ecuador. You have the beach, and then a couple hours inland you have the mountains, and then continuing on your journey, then you have the tropics. So to have such a diversity of geography and climate is something that I've never experienced. It's really cool. It's out of this world.
Ecuador is one of the most biodiverse countries in the world. Plus, we are a small country. Big attractions like national parks, mountains, cloud forests, highlands are very close to the main city, which is Quito.
I loved it. It's so far Ecuador is on my top favorite places to be so far. The people are friendly. Great things about this country that if we would have came by ourselves, we wouldn't have known. We wouldn't have gone anywhere fun. We would have tried to maybe go places and gotten lost, or something. So it's almost inevitable that you have to have a guide if you've never been here before. Just because you learn so much just from the locals that they give you the history of what happened here and how everything came together, and it's so much a different country than what I'm used to. For me, that's what I've been wanting to see, is people living like people.
ECUADOR for All is the result of a dream we had 10 years ago. We decided to provide a solution for a person with a physical disability to travel within Ecuador. We decided to create a company where we could guarantee accessibility. The people traveling can travel in a safe and a fun way. Over the years, we have realized that these accessible tours were not only for people with physical disabilities, were for the entire family, for the grandparents, for the pregnant woman, for the children, for the adults. So what we have decided over the years, and what we're doing now, is that we have created personalized tours for everybody.
San Francisco de Quito. We walked around the city and saw all the city life, see where people are shopping and hanging out and having coffee. We went into a beautiful old church that had gold leaf plates everywhere around the entire church, making it glow. It was beautiful. It was very picturesque, just like a postcard. Baños was beautiful. Baños was still a very thriving, populated, small city, but very lively, very colorful, great access, many ramps everywhere. It was planned that we were going to take a cable car ride across a canyon. I wasn't expecting this. But when we got there, the plans changed. And instead, our tour guide suggested that we do ziplining. I've done ziplining before, but of course not in Ecuador and not by a waterfall. I want to do it again. Yeah, I want to do it again. It was beautiful, right? Especially by the waterfall. It's lovely.
That was so awesome. Best experience.
No words. Like a bird.
Yes. Great. Great. Best trip ever.
And so one day we went to a rose farm, not a rose garden. And we got to see how all the roses are prepped and maintained before they are shipped out all around the world. So we got to see so many kinds of different roses. Green roses and yellow roses and pink and white roses, all different kinds.
Tropical rainforest, it's the most dense and biodiverse biotope in the world.
Huasquila Amazon Lodge is the best way to discover the magic of the Amazon for nature lovers in a responsible, affordable and exclusive way. We offer you an experience of ecotourism in 3, 4 and 5 days packages where you will be able to introduce yourself into the magic world of the Ecuadorian Amazon.
Just greenery and lush flowers and just beautiful everywhere. Even when driving, just waterfalls along the road and so many rivers, all just so very beautiful.
Huasquila is a very beautiful lodge, very beautiful. It's smack dab in the middle of the jungle, feels like. Got all the bugs, got all the spiders and all the bird sounds, which is, it's nice to listen to wake up to. It's nice to just be around all of nature and what it really is actually like.
We took a raft in the Amazon down the Napo, and I actually got out of the boat and I was swimming along in the river, floating down the river, which was fun. And it was really hot. It was really hot, but I liked it. It was great. On the side of the river, just more indigenous people along the river. So again, something that I never thought in a million years that I would experience, but I did.
In our chocolate tour, we discovered the 2 main regions of the highlands and the Amazon. We visit different cacao plantations. Interestingly, we don't visit the cacao plantation itself, we visit the people that work there. We want you to experience it, to be next to the communities that grow the cacao and bring you from the cocoa bean to the chocolate. All this trip can also give you a good idea of the whole story of Ecuador because it's really bonded to cacao and its history.
The chocolate tour, we went to a place where they dry, after they collect all the cocoa beans, they take them here, take them to this place and dry them. It was cool because you could see what it looked like at the first stages and at the very end. So that was really neat to see.
And especially eating the raw plant, that was an interesting experience, how it tastes, the way that it's so much more sweet than you would think, and then you eat chocolate and then it's like, this is so much a different taste.
The beauty of Otavalo, in my opinion, I think it's that we are in the highlands. We are surrounded by many volcanoes. We have some lakes close to Otavalo, plus the mixture of 2 cultures, the Spanish culture that conquered this area in the 16th, 17th century, and the indigenous people, and now in the 21st century we have a mixture of both cultures.
My favorite part about the food was the fruit and the juice was definitely my favorite, but I also love the soup. All the soups everywhere, all different kinds of soups were so delicious. I love Ecuadorian food. When I go home, I want to buy a cookbook so I can make more food that I've had here in Ecuador.
Finally, we also have the Galapagos Islands. We designed a specific route for our clients to be able to get to see the islands with an accessible features. What we do is like we take special off-road wheelchairs that we manufacture, and within those chairs and beach chairs we travel in the Galapagos. We see close encounters with animals, with sea lions, marine tortoises, with blue-footed boobies. We visited flamingos, sometimes penguins. We do some kayaks. So we adapted the tour really to what our clients need, and putting it all together in a 13-14 days tour, it was very challenging, but at the end we have a result. Great tour with great accessibility, lots of fun, and very safe for us.
we decided to open operations, and we also offer tours to Peru, to Machu Picchu. So we can proudly say that we are offering right now the two most visited and wanted destinations of South America, which are the Galapagos Islands and Machu Picchu, both in an accessible, safe and affordable way.
Come to Ecuador, book with us, discover Ecuador and the Galapagos in a unique way. We'll be here for you.